Austria is known for having some of the highest quality of living in the world. I mean, consistently on an index of the top 10 or the top 25 cities in the world to live in, you'll see 3 or 4 Austrian cities. I mean, Vienna and Salzburg especially. Have you been in the cities at all since this broke out?
No, I haven't been in any of the cities. So I'm quite close to Salzburg now, at 20 minutes. But actually, without a reason to go to a city or to another place, it's actually it's forbidden. So there are 3 reasons to go on a public place. Actually, 5, like helping other people, going shopping. I mean, foods and necessary things, and doing necessary things like going to a doctor and so on. So it's we shouldn't move around a lot now. And police is able to, to get a fine, or how to say, to stop you and ask you for the reason why are you going here. But we are allowed to go out, for example, for recreation. So we are allowed to bicycling and so on. But we shouldn't go, really far away to the next city without a reason.
One of the essential businesses that we still have in the United States that's open are our liquor stores. And it's been reported that the sale of beer and wine and even hard alcohol has gone up especially. I've noticed that there's kind of a under the radar drinking culture that's been developing, where people might be having Zoom calls with multiple participants. We'll have a digital happy hour. Have you noticed among your friends or even your family, especially in the countryside, that drinking or substance use has gone up? I don't necessarily mean in a negative way either. It could be a positive way. It could be something that's happy.
No, not really. Especially in the countryside, people have something to do. And they have a garden, they have maybe some forest, they have a house. And they just start working and spend their time. Many of them have no job either. They're just doing something. So they are not bored. Of course, so they don't drink more or less than before. Of course, there's, anyway, they can't meet friends or other people. They can't go to restaurants or bars. And as I said, here in the countryside, people don't get crazy. So I think in town or somewhere in a flat in the city, people get kind of depressed in just living in the flats, and they are not really allowed to go out. So maybe they have some, how to say, more alcohol consumption, maybe in a negative way, so they are alone at home. I don't know. But here in the countryside, no, we don't have such kind of things.
So let me ask you the flip side of that question. I'm happy to hear that Austrians' lives are going down with alcohol. That's good to know. One of the things that I've seen on the flip side as well in the United States is that people are doing self-improvement exercises, whether it's getting back into a fitness routine or trying to learn a new language off Duolingo. I'm trying Arabic right now. It's an absolute nightmare. That alphabet drives me crazy. But people are trying different things to improve their own lives. Is there anything that you're trying or that you notice that other people are trying?
So what I do, I live in a house with my friends, and it's under construction. So what we do is I just help them working as far as we can, as far as the material. Yeah, I think many people do, like they start to cook at home, they start baking bread and so on. So things they haven't done before. So they just went to the supermarket and bought their bread and their cake. So people have time now, and they start doing like things. And if you go to the supermarket looking for a flour or kind of things you need for it, it's sometimes sold out. I mean, there's everything is there, but the people buy the things just to do something at home.
Sure.
and just spending the time together and improve their the cooking, or they start playing instruments. Of course, people also spend a lot of time with social media, so whatever.
And do you find yourself in that boat at all, constantly on your phone, or are you veering more on the side of outside exercise and spending time with the friends that you live with?
So I'm not this time outside. So started gardening. I wouldn't do that also maybe. And yeah, as I said, here things like bicycling is allowed. So I'm living here now in a tourist area. There are some lakes around, mountains around. We had some beautiful days in the last weekend. So I spent a lot of time on bicycle or hiking, not hiking. Actually, hiking is not really allowed, but walking up mountains. Actually, I have quite a good time here. So I like holidays, like vacation now.
Now, you're close to some of the filming locations for The Sound of Music, right?
It's in this area. It's not far from here.
You'll have to send my mom a postcard. She'll love it.
Okay, I'll try to find one.
Simon, thank you so much for talking with us today. I know we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.